I am so excited about sharing with you an everyday, easy contouring makeup look. This is something you can do on a daily basis. There is no need to feel confused about contouring any longer. It's no longer complicated. It is the most easiest thing you can do. Probably going to be quicker than anything else you do on your face when you do your makeup. So stay tuned. Now, don't forget, I do have an online publication called Confessions of a Creative with several different topics: health, beauty, culture, style, entrepreneurship, a bit of everything, all written by me. You have two options for subscription. One is free and one is paid. The paid version literally only costs you around a coffee a month and you get access to so much. Subscriber perks and benefits, a room where we can chat, access to the whole site. You're gonna love it. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Don't forget, I'm on Instagram too, so come and say hi there. Now let's jump straight into this video. I've been super excited about sharing my everyday easy contouring tutorial. This is so easy. Guys, I cannot begin to tell you how easy this is. Honestly, you guys are gonna love this. You're not even gonna feel like you're contouring. It's just insane. So without wasting any more time, let's get into it. Now, okay, I have nothing on my face other than a bit of concealer on my lids, a little bit of mascara, my brows are done, and that's it. I don't have any base on. So we're gonna get started with just doing our base, right? This is how you are gonna contour and apply your foundation all in one, and you don't even need contouring products for it. So first thing that I'm gonna get started with is just applying a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Hourglass Dune concealer, and I'm just going to apply a little bit wherever I need it on my under eye area, right? That's the only place I'm applying it, nowhere else. Now you want to get your sponge and you are just going to buff this in so that your under eye circles are nice and bright. There you go. Already I've got amazing coverage there. And once that's done, you can, if you want, take the concealer anywhere else that you may need it. But I think I'm good. That's about enough. Next, I'm going to apply my foundation. Now, my foundation is my Makeup by Mario. I was going to say Makeup Forever. Makeup by Mario, Surreal Skin in 15N. And I'm just going to get my brush for here because I want to make this whole thing super easy for you, right? So I've got my brush, which is my Sigma F85 brush. Got some foundation at the back of my hand. And I'm just going to like buff this into the skin. So just very lightly apply your foundation as you normally would. You can apply it with a sponge, by the way. If that's how you usually apply your foundation, then you can go ahead and apply it that way, however you would normally apply it. And I'm not going over my under eye circles because I've got concealer there, so I don't really want to kind of like rub all that off or just like disturb where I've applied it. I'm kind of happy because I feel like I've got a good coverage all over now, and that's just one application, like one layer. Now I'm going to go for the same foundation but a different color. I'm going to go for 22C. This is a lot darker, but it's more on the cool side. The reason for that is because I want it to kind of contour my face, so I don't want it too overly warm because I'm not trying to get that kind of bronzed look. I just want more of that kind of contouring. So I'm going to put this, like one pump of this in the back of my hand. It's like taking ages to come out. Got some on the back of my hand. Now this is where I am going to take my sponge and I am basically going to just apply this just on this area here. And you are going to see how it is just going to like help to contour my face. I'm actually going to do this all on one side first. See that? It's very subtle, but it's there. And then you can take it anywhere else that you would usually contour. So the obvious places, if you don't usually contour, I would say is just mainly kind of like your cheekbone area to create that really nice kind of cheekbone kind of effect there. And the other place would be under the jawline if you want. Sorry, I'm looking at Nico because he's like, he clearly wants to leave the room. So he's like standing right next to the door like, are you done yet? He's standing there like, let me out. I feel so bad for him. I'm finished. Nearly, Nico, nearly. So yeah, the other place is under the jawline where you could apply it there, and that's going to help to kind of like just sharpen the jawline area a little bit. I think I mainly want to kind of like go there. So that's where I've applied it. So you can see that's all flat, and you can see on this side we've got some actual definition there. That honestly it's as easy as that. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply some more here. Then you can really see this change up. And you can take it around the hairline if you want. If you take it around this area here, it's going to help to like slim that down. But I'm pretty good with that now, the way that that looks. What we're going to do next is set this, because I really want you guys to see how you can set this so that it doesn't go anywhere. We're just going to make sure that there are no creases on my under eye area. There you go. Get your powder. For me, it's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD in banana, in light banana, sorry. And I'm going to just apply this. There you go. I'm not applying it anywhere else because I don't really want it super matte. I am going to apply it with a brush everywhere else. So I'm going to take my veil brush from Hourglass and I'm going to dust over the rest of my face so that it gives me more of a kind of like semi kind of glow, but it is also setting it. But I really want my under eyes to be like super set. So I'm taking my Real Techniques brush and I'm just going to dust off this powder. So you can see how that is all kind of like nicely sculpted, but it's not over the top. Now that I've set my face, what I like to do is get my bronzer. I've got my veil brush again, and I basically go over where I've sculpted. And what that does, because I'm using a powder bronzer, it further sets it, but it also just kind of like makes it look a bit more kind of defined. You don't have to do that last bit if you don't want to, but honestly, that's just my way of kind of like double setting it and just enhancing it even more. I just want to add like a bit of lip color because I'm just feeling a kind of lip, but I don't know what. What kind of lip can I do? Let's do this one. This is the Anastasia lip liner in Mocha. Let's add a bit of this. This is the Milk Odyssey Lip Oil Gloss in Work Trip. This is really nice. So nice. Ooh. Oh my God, that smells so good. That basically is how I have contoured my face. It is super, super easy to do. So as you saw, I used a normal foundation, so my color foundation, then I used a darker foundation, and you can use a concealer instead if you want to. You don't have to use a foundation, but I used that to basically sculpt my face, to contour it. And because I did it on top of my foundation and then I set it, that's it. The only place you really need to do it is here if you're not used to contouring. If you're kind of like wanting to get a more sculpted look, but you want it to look very natural and it's everyday, then obviously you can do it other areas, like here, up here to like lift, or around here to slim, on the jawline to give you a snatched jawline. But ultimately what I was really aiming for with this video was to show you something you can do every day. I don't want you to feel like you have to mess around with contour products like on a daily basis, and I also don't want you to think that you have to approach contouring in a very complicated way. Like it doesn't have to be that complicated. It can be, trust me. I wanted to show you something that you can do which is basically great for everyday use. Like you can just honestly just do this on a daily basis, and it is so easy for you guys to do. So I'm really hoping that that has helped you and it's made you want to try it on a daily basis, because why not? So who cares if you want to contour on a daily basis? Like, who wouldn't want to? Who wouldn't want to? So yeah, I hope you are going to try it. Hopefully you can see it's nice and kind of like sculpted here. It doesn't look flat. I feel like I've kind of chiseled my face as much as I can without it looking OTT. And yeah, I'm excited for you guys to actually try this. And if you are wondering what kind of shade you really need to go for when it comes to the dark shade, I would just suggest sticking to more of a cool undertone, because if you want to contour and you're not really fussed about the bronzing side, then I would stick to cool, because you don't want any kind of warmth there. You want it to stay quite cool, or neutral by the way, so that you can really get that kind of shadow effect on your contour. So go for something which is like, I can't say like I don't know, 5 shades darker than your skin tone, because it varies from brand to brand, but I would say go for something which is significantly darker, that would be an obvious dark shade for your skin. And you can go for something that like is more of a sheer foundation. So even though this looks super dark to me, this is 22C, and in the bottle it looks way too dark, but because it's such a sheer light coverage foundation, it's not excessive when I put it on. So maybe go for something like a really cheap foundation which is ultralight coverage, or even like a skin tint, but go for a super dark shade, because then it's not going to look crazy on you. So hopefully that helps, and I'm sending you loads of love wherever you are in the world. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Until the next video, take care, and I'll see you soon.